Today's video includes a nasty Warlock PvE build that I cannot stop using. We are going to go and look at Ager Sceptre Catalyst, how it works, how broken this build actually is, and why you will never need anti-barrier mods ever again. Titan and Hunter PvE mains, this will convert you. Before we deep dive into the complexities of this build, 400 subscribers, we have made it. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if it's your first time seeing the channel. Okay, let's kick off with Ager's Catalyst, shall we? Change firing mode whilst your super is active to turn this trace rifle into a melting machine, at the cost of your super diminishing bit by bit. Your damage output is increased and continuously shooting targets freezes them. Stowing or running out of ammo or changing firing mode will stop this effect. Normal firing mode damage per tick without any modifiers does around 1500 damage per crit. Laser beam mode, however, can go up to nearly 3000 damage, practically double the base damage. If you think about this, it's nuts. And we are going to be looking at ways to get the best out of this weapon in this video. We are going to look at a Shadebinder build with the aspects, fragments, the exotics, and mods that will turn this gun into an endgame beater. This is still an ad clearing gun, but the Catalyst genuinely turns it into a DPS weapon, and with certain mods, it gives you the freedom to run other guns that are not necessarily champion disruptors. Talking of disrupting champions, anti-barrier mods. Thing of the past with this Catalyst. You can continuously freeze anti-barrier champions, stopping them from putting their shield up whilst you are DPSing the shit out of them, making this gun incredibly powerful. We obviously want to keep our super up whilst using the Catalyst as long as possible. We will start going through the basics of the build to make you understand what is happening, and we will integrate the mods later. First up, the aspects. No Bleak Watcher here as you won't need it. Maybe for GMs it's better, but time will tell. Ice Flare Bolts. Shattering a frozen target, spawn seekers that freeze nearby enemies. The main goal of this build will be freezing targets, so this comes in handy when enemies are grouped up. Glacial Harvest is going to generate stasis shards when you freeze a target, as you'll be freezing targets all the time, and with some new mods recently released, we are going to have some fun with this one. In high-end content, you don't want to risk getting killed trying to pick these shards up, so throw on the Whisper of Conduction fragment. That causes nearby shards to track to your position. This, combined with the Whisper of Rhyme, will grant an overshield, or health when picking these up. You are essentially going to be gaining an overshield and melee, plus more when picking up shards. More of that to come. The super regeneration side of things includes Whisper of Bonds. Killing frozen targets grants bonus super energy. Stack this with the Mantle of Battle Harmony. I know, I made a video recently on this, but this is a must for this build. Getting super kills with Aegis grants you a massive super bonus. The final fragment you want is Fissures, which increases the blast radius and damage of Shatter, making it very easy to chain kill enemies. This alone makes this a very fun build to use, but it doesn't stop there. Before we continue, the community focus is here. The part of the video where one of you lucky bastards gets a shout out. If you want to get involved with future vids, leave a comment on this video. Skyfrost landed on the Warlock Vex video like it was fate. His RNG has been blessed with both the Mythoplast and the Mantle. Don't worry, once you are blessed by the RNG gods, it's all plain sailing from there. Please leave a like to help my content get out to the masses. We just hit over 50 followers on Instagram, so thank you so much. Check my links out, and as mentioned earlier, subscribing is the best way to support my channel. Let's keep growing. Back to the video now. Let's start looking at some mods, shall we? You want to make sure you are not running out of Spectre ammo, so make sure to be running those trace rifle ammo finders and scavengers. The real fun begins now, ladies and gents. The new Stasis armor mod, Elemental Shards. When I was on holiday looking at LightGG for new mods, this stood out. It converts your Stasis shards into Elemental Wells. Pair this with Well of Potency and you are laughing. You will gain super for each shard you pick up. Yes, Elemental Shards works with Well of Potency. Keep freezing targets and you practically will get your super in less than a minute. And remember, those shards will track to you. To make this useful against champions, I also threw on a Fire and Ice mod. This is a mod that gives you 4 wells, 2 of those being stasis wells, for each champion you kill, giving you some extra super amongst other effects. Talking of other effects, Thunder Might. This mod increases your elemental damage on well pickup that matches your subclass type. In other words, Aegis gets a 10-second damage buff. Remember Will Gibbon's form damage without bonus? Just about 3000 per tick, right? The Might increase makes it go up to 3500 per tick, which can insta-melt anything. It's like holding a Godslayer in your bloody hands. bravo Bungie for introducing this gun into this game. It's so fucking good. Okay, enough of the fangirling. Another new mod is Elemental Time Dilation. It increases the timer on effects such as Might. In this instance, it gives you an extra 3 seconds to it, making Might last for 13 seconds. Even more time to melt everything in your bloody path. Now to make Overload champions fear the sight of you. This part is just funny, really. The combination of Resonance Siphon and Thermoclastic Strike on Warlocks is just silly. Using the charged Stasis melee on an Overload champion stuns them, giving you your melee back, but freezing them resets the timer. Meaning, once you shatter them out, freeze them again, stun, rinse and repeat. Also, freezing a champ will give you 3 Stasis shards to go towards your overshields and your super. It's broken and hilarious to see. As you can see from the previous clip, I was using the new seasonal bow to stun whilst the champion is frozen. This build gives you the ability to put an overload bow and unstoppable fusions, making it a very effective champion killer. That's it folks, a broken Stasis build that I implore you try out for yourselves. If you do not have the Sceptre Catalyst, what the hell are you waiting for? Load up a throwaway checkpoint immediately and start farming, you bastards. I hope you enjoyed this video, still loads more planned. I hope you have been enjoying the PvP shorts I've been doing lately, and make sure to check my Instagram account out. Thank you for watching, and until next time.
Fight forever, Guardian!